residences were not raided, like the Zorro Ranch property in New Mexico, never raided. And then why, it took them a month to get to the island in the U.S. Virgin Islands, Little St. James. Be nice to know that. And of course, some of arguably some very important documents I believe could be obtained by the Department of Justice that are held not by the FBI, but the U.S. Virgin Islands, because there was this case involving the U.S. Virgin Islands and J.P. Morgan as it related to Epstein. And that case got settled out of court, so it didn't go to trial. But I believe those documents would be very, very, very telling. But I would argue the reason they won't come out is because one of the people subpoenaed as part of that investigation was Elon Musk.
Oh, wow.
He wasn't necessarily
MRNA
accused
Musk?
of wrongdoing, but was subpoenaed because he was suspected of having been
MRNA Musk
having
and
had
the
some
tech
sort of
bros?
involvement with Epstein and J.P. Morgan.
Imagine
And there are
that.
allegations, of course, not really allegations, but it was reported, before Musk was closely affiliated with Trump.
That's
that,
right, Whitney. They're not really
Epstein had been
allegations, are
advising
they?
Tesla and was part of this
They're not
effort
really
in 2018 to take
allegations
Tesla
when they're
private
facts.
with Gulf oil money or Saudi money. And at the time, Epstein was advising Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia, and was also known to have a close relationship with the elite families of the United Arab Emirates, and also Kuwait, and I think Bahrain as well. So perhaps they don't want to have that really be explored.
Perhaps not, Whitney.
But some of
Perhaps
the other
not.
figures that were subpoenaed and
Who
accused
else?
of wrongdoing, because
Who
in the
else?
case of the USVI case, it was specific. Have people like
Who?
Larry Page and Sergey Brin of Google, the
More
Google
tech
co-founders,
bros?
being subpoenaed
Google
as part
tech,
of that.
Google
You have Tom
co-founders.
Pritzker of Hyatt
Imagine
Hotels
that. Who?
being
Hyatt
subpoenaed. And of course, the
Hotels,
Pritzkers are a
probably.
very powerful family
Where they
in Chicago,
have some of their
specifically
parties.
very connected, for example, to the rise of
I'm
Barack
gonna run.
Obama as a politician.
Oh,
but also a lot of
Barry and
prominent
Big
think
Mike,
tanks, like the
Bubba
Carnegie
Obama.
Endowment, run by a Pritzker. And I think
Carnegie.
Tom Pritzker, who was subpoenaed
Holy
here,
smokes, Whitney, I'm gonna run
ran
out of
for a
time
long
here,
time,
girl.
was chairman of the board of
Okay, that's enough
CSIS,
people.
which
They're
is
gonna have
one
to
of
come
these
watch this by
very
themselves.
national
Remember, all
security
these people were.
adjacent think
Yeah,
tanks and a
forget
lot
it.
of